Hello and happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, so it's time for another 10-minute Tuesday challenge. This is where I challenge myself to create something for my junk journals, or maybe even a journal, in 10 minutes or less. Today, my challenge is to make a journal out of envelopes. I have these ones. And I will also cover the journal and make a closure. And I really don't know if I can do this in 10 minutes or less, but we shall see. So I'd like to get started. The first thing I do is set my lemon timer for 10 minutes. It's this one. And there, I don't know if you can see, but it is at 10 minutes. Okay, I've got to get to work. This challenge doesn't require a lot of materials or anything, just the envelopes basically, and the glue, and some papers that I have around. So the first thing I'll do is glue this flap into an envelope. The envelopes have to all be exactly the same for this one. And they have to have a flap, preferably a square one like this. You will see why. And it's very simple to make, like anybody can make it. You could do this with your children. And it comes out quite nicely, actually, if it works. I guess the hard part is just lining them up properly, because we don't want to have them not lined up. And then I just continue to do this, flap onto flap, gluing. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's the problem when I have things the exact same color and texture on top of each other. I don't know how I'm supposed to see what I'm doing. In fact, let's move them over there. Oh, this is the one I'm working on. Yikes, I'm not thinking. So, just a minute here, I'm doing this wrong. I got mixed up here. Okay. If I don't hurry, I won't get it in time. So they just basically go on top of each other like this, and you just glue the flaps, which is why it's good, I think, to have a square flaps. That's not good. Yikes. These 10-minute Tuesdays, you know, I get a little bit nervous because I'm being timed, I think. And when I get a little bit nervous, I make a little bit of a mistake here and there. So I've got to be calm and perfectly at peace as I do this, even if I'm being timed. I think that might be a good exercise, timing myself and remaining calm at the same time. So I think 5 or 6 of these is what I want to do. And then I have to make a cover. Yikes, I don't know if I can do it. It seems to me the time is going quickly. if you hear any noise, it's the rain. Here in Vancouver today, we're getting the winter rains. We live in a rainforest. It's so beautiful here. But the wind, and we're on the ocean, but the winters, we don't get a lot of snow, just a few days usually, but we have wind and rain, the wind coming off of the ocean. But it's a beautiful, clean wind because we don't have a lot of pollution. So it's nice that way. Like we get good fresh air here. I actually love where I live. Which is good because I'm here and I'm not about to move, so may as well. It's good to I really do love it here though. I don't have to work on that. So how many do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the, I don't want to do any more than that. Whoops, don't fall over. Now, what I have is this. So I'm going to glue this down to here. Yeah, anybody can do this one. It's pretty simple and it's really nice. So I encourage you to make one of these. It's so easy, so fast. I mean, what if it takes 11 or 12 minutes? That's not a big deal. Now, here we are. There, see? Now, what I have to do is give it a cover. And I'm going to use one piece of cardstock. And I'm going to make the covers a little bit bigger than the book itself. So I'm going to just put it up here like this. And then I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to cut it out. I don't know how I'm doing for time, but hopefully the buzzer or the big ding dong hasn't gone up yet. Thank goodness. So I'm still within my 10 minutes. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I did it wrong. Yikes. Oh, that's okay. I hate it when I make a mistake on a 10-minute Tuesday. But what do you know? I told you I was, maybe I'm just a little bit nervous. Anyway, let's get it. Let's get to it. I should have, of course, I'm sure you guys were laughing maybe as I was doing, or maybe not laughing at me, but laughing with me now. But anyway, it's all good. And, some of these challenges I don't make and some I do. It's okay when I don't because it means that I'm challenging myself, actually. It's not a simple thing. And if you set a challenge and don't make it, that means you're stretching your boundaries. That's what I'm doing. I'm a pretty slow worker as a rule. I just get into the zone and I do it, but not that fast. Okay, this is how it's going to be, and I'm going to, uh-oh, and I did make a mistake with this too, so it's all good though. I'm going to, I should have left this bottom flap open so that I could glue it onto here, and then it would go this way, this way. So I've got to make another flap. That's okay. So I'm just going to do it like this. And it's going to take me another few minutes to actually complete this challenge. But I shall do it as fast as I can. I've actually been making books for, I think the first one I made was 50 years ago or something. Maybe longer than that even. Let's see, I'm 72 right now, and I believe that I made my first book when I was maybe 18 or 17. We didn't make them in school or anything, but I had a friend who used to make things. We would make things after school, on weekends and whatnot. I think that maybe I should have challenged myself to just make the book and not the cover and the closure. I think that's maybe too hard to do in 10 minutes. But it's good to try, and the point of it actually is to show the world, or anybody who wants to look or is thinking of it and stops by my channel, just to show you that making a complete journal can be done very quickly. And it need not be even slightly intimidating. It's just kind of easy and fun. Nice to do. And this glue is the Scotch glue made by the Scotch tape people. And I've been using it lately. I bought some for the first time recently. It's this bottle here. I go through glue like crazy. I use so much of it. Every day I'm using up glue. So I thought I would try this one. Because it's less expensive than the art glitter glue, and it may be just as good. I'm trying to find out. So far, so good with this glue anyway. Now, is that going to work? Yes, it is, but I have to trim this thing. Okay, I'm not going to do it today in this video, but I'm going to cover this, of course, and I'll cover this because this is going to be a working journal. And every page is a pocket. That's the other thing the one thing I want to show you is that each page is a pocket, which is very nice. See, there's a pocket, 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 pocket. Oh, no pocket. Yeah, that's where I had to tie it up, but that's okay. And I could have made this into a you know, kind of a side pocket thingy, tuck spot. I didn't, but maybe when I cover this side I will. In fact, I will. So, nice envelopes, aren't they? I actually got these envelopes from Umomo in Vancouver has 3 Umomo stores. I think it's a chain that goes across Canada. And everything there is, pretty much everything there is $2.25. And I think I got 10 of these envelopes. And they're really, really nice. As you can see, they're lined with the green stripe. And they're made out of pretty good craft paper. Now, this is a tag that I have had in my stash for at least 15, probably up to 20 years. It's from an exchange I was in, a swap, a tag swap, years ago. And this is one of the tags that I received. And I've decided that instead of putting all those things that I've received into a... Well, hello everybody, I'm back. What happened was that somehow while at the end of my 10-minute Tuesday video that I made, the camera turned off by itself, and I had no way of knowing that because it's kind of upside down to me, up above me, and I can't see the controls or anything. The camera is actually my iPhone. So when it turned off by itself, I had no way of knowing that, and I went on and finished the video, but you can't see it because the end of it is missing. So I decided that since the video turned off just at the end, that I would just make a little bit of another video and splice it onto the first one, because I had already finished the 10-minute challenge, and sadly I did not make the challenge today. But that's okay. I just wanted to finish by showing you what I was showing you at the time it went off. By the way, I think that the reason it goes off is because it's my iPhone, and if somebody tries to phone me while I'm filming, I think that the thing turns off by itself, the video. Anyway, nothing I can do about it. So this is the little journal that I made in my 10-minute video, but I think that, or my 10-minute challenge, the little journal itself has a tag here that I got from a swap that I was in many years ago, and it has a metallic butterfly here, which I think is really nice, and a little it might be a vintage bone button. In any event, it's a nice little button, ivory colored, and this tag fits, like the colors go well together, and I did glue it on here. And then the back has just this little tiny bit of collage-y stuff. And I will just open it up, and this is something that I'm intending to put in it. It's a little tiny folio that I made with this is wrapping paper, and this is just a little tag with a rubber stamp. I think it's kind of nice. And this is the inside of the little journal that I made in my 10-minute Tuesday challenge. All the pages are envelopes, and they all will have something inside them. And then this is the last page. That's how I have it put together. And this, like I said, this is the front, this is the back, and this is the closure. And in the meantime today, I made another video, which I've scheduled, where I make dangles out of old earrings, and I put an old earring dangle here on the closure, and that's going to be in an upcoming video that I have scheduled. So yeah, there we are. So I'm very happy with it, and I want to thank you very much for joining me on this 10-minute Tuesday challenge. If you like my videos, please press the like button, and please subscribe to my channel. Any comments you make, I will answer. Thank you very, very much. I wish you all the absolute very best. Take care, and I will see you, or you will see me, in another video. Bye.